I'm Adam.
And I'm Easter. And this
is Where There's a Williams,
There's a Way.
Hey, Easter, have you ever found carrots to be creepy?
No, that's a weird question. Truth be told, I don't really like carrots that much.
Really? I love carrots.
I prefer kale. Luckily, it's trendy these days and easier to find at the grocery store than hay.
You know, now that I think of it, parsnips are like a ghostly carrot, being white and all.
You know what I think about whenever someone talks about parsnips?
Grandma. For those who don't know, Easter was adopted and raised by my grandma.
She was a great lady.
The best. In today's book, Jasper Rabbit may or may not be haunted by some creepy carrots. Let's get started. Creepy Carrots. Words by Aaron Reynolds. Pictures, Peter Brown. Jasper Rabbit had a passion for carrots, and the carrots that grew in Crackenhopper Field were the best, fat, crisp, and free for the taking. He pulled some for a morning snack on the way to school. He yanked out a few on his way to Little League practice. He ripped them from the ground on his way home at night. Jasper couldn't get enough carrots until they started following him. He first noticed something strange after the big game against the East Valley Hares. Jasper was about to help himself to a victory snack when he heard it, the soft, sinister tonk, tonk, tonk of carrots creeping. He turned, but there was nothing there. Just my imagination, he thought, but he hopped a little faster. That night, as he was brushing his teeth, there they were. Jasper whipped around, but nothing. He laughed at himself, picked his toothbrush off the floor, and he went to bed, quickly.
Hey, I just thought about something. Did you pick me to co-host this read-aloud because I'm a rabbit?
No, it was purely a coincidence. It was just your turn.
I'm suspicious.
That's fine. You can be skeptic all you want. I'm too optimistic to be a skeptic.
Why do you think this little boy is haunted by carrots?
You don't think that they're really there?
No, he's got to feel guilty for eating those strangely anthropomorphized carrots.
I do have to say that the one that seems to be floating and chopped in half when it's talking is pretty creepy.
And the yellow eyes. But maybe the carrots represent something else, like what he's doing that he shouldn't be.
Like what?
Is he bullying someone? Not being respectful to his parents? Cheating at school?
I don't see any signs of that. Let's keep reading and find out. The next morning, he approached Crackenhopper Field slowly. He reached for 2 wild carrots. Nothing happened. He bit into one. Nothing happened. Whew, creepy carrots. It was ridiculous. But when he arrived home that evening... Mom! Mom! Jasper screamed. Creepy carrots! In the shed! His mom opened the door slowly. There weren't any carrots, not even the regular kind. There's no such thing as creepy carrots, Mom said, shaking her head. Later that night, as Jasper lay in bed, he heard it, breathing, terrible, carroty breathing. And there, on his wall, Creepy carrots, he shouted. Dad! Dad! His dad thumped into his bedroom and threw on the light. They searched under the bed. No creepy carrots. They looked through the closet. No creepy carrots. They opened the dresser drawers. No creepy carrots. Just a bad dream, son, his dad said, shaking his head. Now, go to sleep. This wasn't going to happen. By the end of the week, Jasper was seeing creepy carrots creeping everywhere.
Were you ever scared of monsters under the bed, creatures in the closet, or anything like that?
No, I've always had an active imagination, but my fears were more grounded in reality. I was worried that my family was going to run out of money and have to move.
Or mice eat your food. I remember you were always scared of that.
Yeah, there was that one.
Why was that even a thing?
It's because we often had mice in my house, and one time they had chewed a hole in a box of cereal and eaten a bunch of it.
Ew.
Yeah.
So no boogeyman?
No. Did you know the boogeyman started off as the bony man, as in Napoleon Bonaparte? In wartime rhetoric, the English told their children that Boney, the bogeyman, would come and get them as a threat for bad behavior.
What?
It's true. It's amazing the length that people will go to share their dislike of others.
That's bananas.
Or carrots. Jasper knew his parents were wrong. Creepy carrots were real, and they were coming for him. But they couldn't get him if they couldn't get out. Jasper hatched a plan. First thing on Saturday, he grabbed supplies and headed to Crackenhopper Field. As the sun finally set across Crackenhopper Field, Jasper Rabbit smiled. On his way home, there was no tunk, tunk, tunk. There was no carrot-shaped shadows. His plan had worked. No creepy carrots would ever get out of that carrot patch again. And as the sun finally set, the carrots of Crackenhopper Field cheered. Their creepy plan had worked. They were sure of it. Jasper Rabbit would never get into the carrot patch ever again.
Not really there, huh? I can't believe that they were really there and just messing with him the whole time.
How can a skeptic say that they couldn't believe something?
That's kind of the whole point of being a skeptic.
Seems to me like this was an elaborate master plan on the part of the carrots.
I'm not denying that.
But the genius thing is that the master plan is a win-win scenario.
Now I think that your optimism is making you misunderstand what a win-win scenario is. I get that the carrots win because they have a safe place to live,
and then Jasper is no longer haunted.
But the only reason that he was haunted by the carrots was because they didn't want him to eat them.
Potato, potato.
No, that's not how it works. If it was a win-win, Jasper would get to keep eating his favorite food. Maybe the carrots convince him to eat parsnips instead.
Hey, that's a smart idea.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Speaking of appreciating things, if you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'm Adam.
And I'm Easter. And this
is
Where There's a Williams, There's a Way.
Did you know baby carrots aren't a type of carrot? They're either immature carrots, hence their small size, or pieces of larger, thin carrots that are cut into pieces. In 2010, carrot farmers got together and started promoting baby carrots as an alternative snack food, a successful campaign that has plenty of people snacking on carrots instead of chips.
Premiumbeat.com